Welcome back, sports fans. Here we are. We are going to be doing the daily challenge decathlon. Brand new. We now have finding an opponent. I just want to hit this. Okay, that's so you can see previous game days. Disciplines. Let's just quickly go through the rules. So obviously you can play it every 24 hours. So speed is the essence. You unlock it from Stadium 3. So pretty much I would say 99% of players will have it unlocked. And obviously, as we know, it's Universal Athlete. So it says it's a decathlon or heptathlon. So 10 or 7 disciplines in a specific order. My guess is at the lower levels it's going to be 7. And then as we go up through, it will become a decathlon. Matchmaking based in current league in DC. And obviously it's looking at matching our trophies. The rewards we get for the individual wins in DC, they're really not going to, motivate anyone. It's these chests that we want to get, so we've got to get up and go as quickly as possible. So you can see rankings unlocks from the 28th because we need a full week, and here are the different prizes that you get. And there's a daily challenge. As we go through, you can see how we start unlocking, we get gold cards, and actually once we get up to the top level, the gold cards become quite good actually. So let's see if we can find an opponent. Now I've got a funny feeling this actually should have been live in 45 minutes time, but it seems to have come early. I thought I would quickly check to see if the daily challenge is early. It does seem to be. Now remember, every minute that counts down, that is where it is close to your cup count. The longer this count goes on for, the further away from your cup count it could be. And that's both up and down. So we are going to see what happens here. How many people are going to be searching for an opponent currently? I'm not sure. Let's see. You can come out of it while it's searching, like the other daily challenge. Estimated time another minute. With the old daily challenge, if you went and played an event or quickly did an event, it would find you an opponent. So we are already 1 minute out, which means that our cup count search is going to be longer. I'm hoping I don't get one of the people right at the top, because that would be really bad for the first daily challenge that we would do. We obviously would like a long count and find someone quite low down, please. That would be ideal. So let's just leave this running. We'll get to the end of this minute and then we'll have a look at the second one. Let's just go back into the rules and rewards. I did want to just quickly show just on, where is it? So we get a gold token a gold card as soon as we get to level 7, which is really good. The purple token's less so. I have got them maxed out, so it's less of a priority for me. Let's see how many blues we get. I've got to find, see that blue count is pretty low, to be perfectly honest. I would have expected it to be higher. But yeah, it is what it is there. It seems more heavy on the gold cards, which I'm sure some people will like. But based on what we see normally, I would like a few more blue cards in there. So let's see if it's found anyone. No, we've still got 30 seconds left. As I said, we're going to get to the end of this. And then if this one isn't working after this one, that means we're going 3 minutes without finding an opponent. This will be always the case to start with, because number one, UTC is normally based on GMT and it is currently BST. So 1 o'clock UTC should be UK time, it should be 2 p.m. It's currently just gone 1:15. So I feel like we're looking ridiculously early here. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and do an event and see if that finds an opponent, because it does sometimes work. If not, this could be searching for quite a while, in which case our range of opponent will be everyone from right at the top to near enough right at the bottom. Not very fair for someone all the way down there. So here we go. Okay, that's actually a decent throw for discus. Okay, so we're going to skip that. We're going to hopefully that has kick-started the daily challenge, and we found someone. We have still not found anyone. This could be the longest wait on YouTube history. We are into, is this our 4th minute, I think? Which is crazy. As I said, I think they've launched early, so unable to find an opponent because of that. Most people will be logging on in about 45 minutes. I'm hoping that we can find an opponent. Let's just wait and see. I'm going to give it another minute. If not, this video becomes a little bit null and void. But I'll probably still post it just so that people can see. Well, I don't really see what the value is on posting it if we can't find an opponent. Going into 10 seconds. Come on, game. Find me someone. Are you going to find me anyone? You're not. You're going to go to the next minute, aren't you? Oh, we are going to get a really wide range when this eventually finds someone. Okay, let's do one more event. Let's see what happens. Maybe if we do an event in full, even though it's only the 200 meters, we will get ourselves a match. World Tour playoff. What's happening here? Just check how we're doing. 7-4. We just did a quick run on everything. Not really tried too much. Do you know what? Let's do some. Oh no, I've got to go into here. Yeah, not massively tried too hard on the World Tour. I just thought I'd put in a quick 11 results. It just puts a bit more pressure on people. It's not a perfect start. Excuse me. Hopefully we will get an opponent once we've done this. There we go. That's what we're hoping for. If not, I might do a couple of World Tour Challenge events while we wait. Oh, it says decathlon now, and we've got timer change. We have got ourselves an opponent, people. So, who've we got? Jockey at Jock at Star Chaser. First of all, what I'm going to do is look for Jock. So Jock is Sweden. So let's see where Jock is. There's Jock, 46th. So you can see there, 143 versus 149. A relatively fair matchup, I would say. It's going to come down to events, because one of the things that Cups doesn't tell you is whether you have, where your developments come. You could be fully maxed out in sprinting, but actually pretty poor on other bits. So anyway, let's have a look. So here we go. So our events are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I don't know where the heptathlon comes in. It gives me my score, does it? So first event is 100. And you can see here, Jock's got a better 100 than me. No, it doesn't actually tell you that, actually. Saying that Jock's already done one event by the looks of it. You've got these green and pink tokens at the top. Long jump, yeah, okay, I seem to be worse off in pretty much all of this. So this is going to come down to who performs best. So there's a bit more pressure on this one. Yeah. So even though someone is below you, they could have the individual equipment equipped better. Or universal athlete, which changes every event. I'm just checking those. Universal athlete scores are the same, so I'm going to guess that Jock's got level 14. Let's let's just have a look and see what's what. Right, just 1 second. Okay, right, let's go and do the 100 meters, shall we? Here we go. So, remember, we only get 1 attempt at this. Oh, we got a perfect start. Great effort. That puts pressure. Not the best. Tap and hold. Okay, I don't know if that's going to be a good time or not because of universal athletes. I would guess that a really good time there will be 10 dead. Which I don't think we would get from doing that. So I think we're at a little bit of risk there. So long jump. Tactic for long jump in the decathlon. I'm going to start early and start giving some advice. This is step 1. Get a legal jump and then you can push it closer. There we go, that's legal. Okay, 8309. Now what we're going to do is try to get this a little bit closer as we've got next 2 attempts. Okay. That is a bit closer and that's slightly longer. Okay. Oh, it's a little bit too high, but it's quick. There we go. So we've got 8.5. It's not too bad. Okay. Next up is shot put. So actually, I can see. Oh, okay, so it's based on DP points as well. I'm just having a look at this at the top. So, Jock's got a better 100 meters than me. Now, because I've moved on to and done the long jump, I can't go back and do the 100 meters. Okay, so we're 4 points down. So let's see how we do in the shot put. As I said, my scores seem to be, playing someone lower, my scores are worse. So that suggests that their equipment is slightly better than mine. There we go. That's the first one. 22.359. We know we can improve that. Let's see as we go now. Okay. That's not going to be good. Right, here we go. Final attempt. Need to get that second tap right. Oh no, not good enough, not good enough. That could be at risk. Okay. So, I don't think that's good enough. Personally, I think Jock's probably got a better score than me on that. 12.47 on. Okay, slightly. Let's just keep going. We're just going to keep going. Okay. Do our usual. Let's see where we get to. Okay, we are clear on the first height. That's the second height we're going to do. Okay. Need 3 perfects. Oh, it's a bit early. bit early on the third one. Right at the bottom of that perfect, that was. Really needs to be getting it in the middle. This is... Oh no, and I've just done a... Okay, this is not good. I might need to do that again. And we need to probably show how we do that again. Yeah, I think we need to show that again. High jump 11:59. High jump 11:47. I am going to do it again. I'm more for the fact. Okay, I only got one more attempt. Does this override the other one though? Are we in danger of doing a worse score? That's what we don't know. Actually, I thought I was doing the wrong height. I was actually doing the right height for the second jump. Okay, we're over the first. Oh, a little bit early on those. I'm just going to drop the height slightly and give myself a slightly better chance of clearing this, because this would add more points. There we go. That would have been a foul at 2.378 because I was right at the top of everything. Sorry, at the top of the first two and then bottom of the third. Okay, so that would have increased our score. I'm not sure how much it's going to have increased it by. So 11.64. Okay, so we can actually chart our score here and say we're 5 behind, 4 behind. Then he was 6 ahead, so that's 10 behind. So 10 behind would have put him on 11.57 for that, so we're 7 ahead as we go into the 400 meters. Okay, this is actually going to be a pretty long video, guys, although the first 8 minutes was fast forwarding. Okay, so 400 meters. We've got to see, we don't even know the time, we just know it's 10.77 DP. Let's see how we do. Only a good start. That is not what we want. But at the same time, we don't want to foul too, because that means our decathlon is over. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Oh, this is a terrible one. But we do have the option of doing it again. That's bad as well. Wow. This is not how you run the 400 meters. And I think that once you've locked in your decathlon, you can't go, because you have to do it in order. The only event you'd be able to redo is the final event. So you really do have to be counting your score as you're going. 10.78. I mean, that would put us 8 points ahead, I think. It's 10.78. Did he have 10.77? Did have 10.77. I think I can do better. And the play again gems is the same. It's still 25. That's another thing that we wanted to see. You know, if you use it once in a decathlon, does it increase as you go through? The answer is no, it remains the same. So we are going to do that again, because 10.77 versus 10.78. Is it actually going to let me do that? Let's come out and come back in. It is not letting me hit that play again button. So maybe you can only redo one event. Right, hurdles. Here we go. It's not terrible. We know we can do a lot better. And I think one of the things this decathlon really sort of brings out is it puts a lot more pressure on you, because you can't just keep redoing things, which traditionally in the game we've always had the options of redoing it and being able to pay for it. Oh, okay, now it's letting me do the 110. So maybe on the 400 there was just a minor issue on it. But again, we're ahead. So going into the final 4, discus is going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting doing discus. But according to this, oh wow, high jump. No. I'm just trying to look here. Discus 1300. Okay, no, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so we're going to do... Yeah, I think we'll just do discus now. Got a funny feeling I'm quite disadvantaged in discus. Let's see if we can get our 3 perfects, because that is what we want. That's going to be a pretty good starting throw. We're happy with that. Okay. That's really bad. Don't know what really happened there, but it wasn't great. Right, I've got to get myself in the right frame of mind for this one. Let's go. Oh, that's not... That threw me a little bit, being right at the edge of the perfect then. But the first throw was pretty good. Unless you're going to go and hit 3 perfects, which we know, yes, you can do it, and it is relatively, not easy, but it's relatively doable in a three throw attempt. We also know that the vast majority of people won't be hitting 3 perfects. So let's see how that score holds up. We are ahead still. 2 points down on the discus. Now, Jock hasn't done pole vault, javelin, or the 1500. So we'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully we can. Okay. Right, let's give pole vault a go. See if we can put some pressure on Jock. Now, there's a logic here, because we're going ahead of Jock. There's a logic to say you actually want to be the second person going, because that tells you if you want to then redo. Going early, yes, it puts pressure, but you can't redo it. That wasn't a good, that last one. That should have been a perfect, but we cleared it, which is good. Okay, let's do the next one. See how my tactics will hold up. As I said, I don't want to get ahead of Jock on this one. I want to be level. I don't want to be the first. That's a foul. Knew that was a foul. We'll do one more. I can't even remember what we've cleared. 40, so then 1088. Okay, let's give it a go. It's not great. Yeah. You have to get that first bit bang on if you're doing anything within 0.3 of the top, which is fine. That is a pretty good jump. There are a lot of people who struggle on pole vault. So, here's the tactic. We don't want to do javelin and 1500 meters before Jock's done it, because then we give Jock the potential to go and do it. Interestingly enough, if you look along the top, green shows that we've done the event. Pink is the event that we are on. So Jock could go back and do discus. But with 2 point lead, I'm not sure Jock would do that, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, not entirely sure why you would do that. Okay. What's next that we need to do? Do we do javelin? Do we do 1500? Do you know what? For the purpose of the video, let's just complete the decathlon. It is a long video, this one, so let's just crack on. Javelin lets me down. I obviously give people a slight advantage, because someone could watch my video, see how well I've done, and know exactly what distances and times to beat. But this is purely for content. If we don't win the first one, it's not the end of the world. I know some people can get slightly emotional about these type of things, but That's not great either. Oh, low. Right, this might end up being have to retry it because we are not performing here. So we've got one more throw to try and get this nailed on. Oh, terrible. And we got the final bit perfect, but that's not going to be good enough. I don't see that cutting the mustard. 92.4. Part of me thinks we have to redo this one. Okay, we are going to redo javelin. Got one attempt. What we've never done is redone it and got 3 fouls. I don't really want to intentionally do that. That's good. It's not a bad throw. It wasn't perfect on the last, but I think it's better than it's better than my previous attempt, which is good. Alright, let's see if we can get... I can't believe I can't get 2 perfects on javelin. Too much. Ay. Trying to get 2 perfects on what is a... And this is the pressure of the decathlon. So you see in this first hand, I know I have to get them. When you don't know you need to get them, you get them. No, I've let go too early. Again. So we're going to have to make do with a 93.236. I don't think it's the worst throw in the world, but we have left the door open for Jocks to sort of come in and take that. I'll tell you one thing actually I've realised is we started the decathlon. So let's have a look. Pole vault, 1257, 1257, 1249. Do you know what? Part of me thinks that actually Jock is not even playing this. And there's a logic why I say this. When I was starting, Jock was already 6 events in. Well, how can you be 6 events in when we've only just been matched? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So I wonder whether there's a degree of AI in this as well. Logic says in my head that is what can happen. But we're ahead. We're going to go into the 1500 meters. Let's just do it and see what happens. Good start. We'll push for perfects. We might do it again and push for perfects. Now, I go for the plus and minus system, which is all of these taps you should get as perfects. And the long ones you should get as goods. And then that is a good time then. So if you get a long one as perfects, it's +1. That's -1 because that should have been... And it just helps you track. So we're still -1. Still -1. Let's hopefully see the logic of what I'm doing there. Still -1. God. -2. Oh dear, that's -4. Definitely -5. Wow. Just all going to pot. -6. We're definitely going to redo this. Okay, we're coming over the line. We will do a little redo. That wasn't very good. So let's see. Now, 11:45, 11:58. We could redo it. We don't need to redo it. We'll keep an eye on it, but that is not something we need to do. So there you go. We've completed the decathlon. We're currently in first place. I do feel there's a degree of AI in there. Jock, if you watch the videos, please let me know if that was genuinely you or not. But that's it for this video. Decathlon over. Decathlon is launched. Remember, individual event cards, the blues, greens, purples and golds are up to legendary. They're really important for this. It's less on the athlete and coach. So athlete and coach, will get year cups, and that will get you up the leaderboard and global rankings. For this, individual cards is the most important thing you can do. So that's it for now. It was a long video. It took us quite a while to get matched, but we really wanted to show it through the whole process. Put your comments in below. Like, share, subscribe. I will see you on the next video. Thank you very much for watching.